Can the Oregon Ducks and Cole Patterson bounce back from a horrible, upsetting loss versus Michigan? We're about to find out. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Baller Boys YouTube channel here, where we're covering Cole Patterson's road to glory. A lot has happened here in the last couple episodes. We transferred to Oregon. We went on a run. A lot has happened here. If y'all ready for it, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. And even in that Michigan game, we still won Big Ten Offensive Player of the Week. Very surprising here. But it's time to play Western Kentucky here. A game here where I think we can bounce back here in this one. 2nd and 9, our first play here gets open, but our quarterback's going to take off here. This game is a big game here where Western Kentucky can be our punching bag, and we can at least do something here as a team here. Taking a shot downfield, our quarterback touchdown. That's our boy McMillan there with a nice grab here. Cole has not done anything yet in this game. 1st and 10, just before the end of the first quarter. Cole would find his way over the top of the linebacker for a good first grab here of 34. Last play here of the quarter here, 2nd and 9. Cole beats his guy deep, and this could have been a completion. Wow. Quarterback not on the same page here as we end the first quarter. We are up 7-0. 3rd and 9 here, not really being able to do anything here. Cole really struggling after that Michigan loss here. And on this play, once again, just not a good ball from our quarterback. You know, it is what it is here in this one. Really thought we could have done something. The Sheeta alternate uniforms looking nice, though. 3rd and 9 here. Cole trying to get something. He's not open. But you know who is open? Our teammates. They're doing everything for us right now. It's just insane here how Cole only has one reception here in this game. That Michigan loss really got to him here, and we would finally get open once again here, and this ball was caught. Quarterback and Cole just not on the same page here. We've done a lot for Cameron since getting to Oregon, but you know, it just finds our way. You know, we're just not able to do things here. Once again, not able to hook up here before the end of the half. 2 receptions here. Usually we at least have 5 or 6 before the end of the half here, but we just don't. Here in this one, that was a pancake, though. Holy cow. Somebody go check on him. But 1st and 10 here, just before the end of the half, coming out with a nice snag here. And with 1 second left, beating this guy to the back pylon, and we're in the end zone. And just like that, Cole was back in this game here. 21-0 here to start this half here, and we are really looking forward to keeping our foot on the gas here after that good drive to end the first half. A good first drive, and I think we're looking up at least Big Ten Offensive Player of the Week here, and we could unless that ball was close to being picked off. That'll take us off the field here. I don't know about that one. Here we go, 4th quarter, and this game could be out of reach here for Western Kentucky here, but no, here 2nd and 19 now. Quarterback Cameron was not really having a great day, I'd say. He's just not able to hook up with everybody. It's not that he's just having a bad day interception-wise. He's just not having a good day. But you know who is after that nice grab? It's Cole Patterson. 2 touchdowns on the day here. This game could be out of reach here. 3rd and 17, and this ball's caught here. Nice catch from Cole. That was an awkward clinch here, and on 1st and goal, here we're going to get our teammate open, and he's in the end zone. That should just about put this game out of reach here. A 4-score lead. And that would do it. We're going to win a game that should have been a lot worse than it was. And then we have this idiot. This idiot, Chad, is telling us that he needs us to do a whole project because he's so busy. Like, buddy, we're a college athlete. Yeah, we're totally not busy just like you are, man. Like, jeez Louise, so self-centered, dude. I guess the tables have turned here for this era and this generation. You know, it is what it is, man. But we need to get back on track here with Cole here. Western Kentucky, that game gives us Big Ten Offensive Player of the Week and National Offensive Player of the Week here in this one. And you look at the schedule here, it's not like we're still out of contention for the playoffs or anything. That's not what I'm trying to say here. It's the fact that we do need to capitalize on the rest of the season. I think one more loss or 2 means we're out of the playoffs, in my opinion. But you know, a big game coming up, and we play our dad's alma mater, Ohio State, at home for a big game here. And, this means a lot to us here. But one thing I'm noticing, we're still not in the Heisman race, and that kind of shocks me. But that's just me. We're in it, but we're not number one. That kind of shocks me, though, here in this one. But, we've got to do a lot of better things here. We need to prepare for this Ohio State game. We got to get our mind off the media and stuff in here. It just is what it is, and we just got to lock in, a big game coming up. And this Oregon team is definitely a good team that I think could take it a long way this year, and a team that, I definitely think we could do things here, but Cole just needs to be able to do more, and our quarterback needs to, step up some. Cameron is just not on point. The boy isn't accurate with his passes, just need to get at least a little better here. We need to find a good quarterback here in the transfer portal this year, and just saying, man, we're going to take these upgrades here a little more. Here it is, a big game. Our dad's alma mater here, Ohio State versus Oregon. This team isn't that good here, but a good game I think we have in our hands. Ohio State could always be a team to upset you here, but on 1st and 10, we're going to upset them. A nice grab here of 31 to start the game. Starting the game a lot different than this Western Kentucky game. Cole coming off a big head of steam after that game, where we had a good one. 2nd and 11, Cole said he doesn't want to start out flat-footed like he did last game here, but that one could have been a big completion, but it wasn't for Cole. 1st and 10 here, the next drive, nobody's been able to do anything here in the first half, but Cole said, I'm not going to do this anymore. He's going to get really mad at Cameron here. He's just not able to find him wide open. He hasn't been able to do that for a while here, and he's going to scramble for no reason here. He could have had a lot more. 2nd and 15 to start the second quarter here, and Cole is finally going to get open, and he's going to get his way into the end zone here. And, we needed to have that a lot earlier. Defense coming up huge here with a big stop here before the 2-minute warning, and Cole's just going to find himself wide open here. But another bad ball from Cameron. I keep saying that, we're going to have to. The boy just can't seem to find his way to get it to the receiver's hands until right here, Cole with another touchdown. Cole definitely has what it takes to be a good tight end and maybe a Heisman. But, we're just going to have a better quarterback here. Could have had well over 200 yards a lot of games, but we can't because our quarterback can't find a good ball. Will get a good ball here finally in the back corner of the end zone. Cole with a nice grab here over the Ohio State defender. This game is just about over, I think, here. 21-7. Cole almost having 150 yards on the day. This team could be better. This team definitely could have beat Michigan, in my opinion, here, especially with grabs like that from Cole. Cole is definitely a guy I think can do a lot more, but, he's just not able to because we don't have a team that can do a lot of things here. But on 2nd and goal here, Cole's going to find his way to the back pylon, and that could have been a touchdown. That one was all on Cole here. On a 3rd and goal, this one is all on Cameron. There's not a good connection between the two, even though they're kind of like best friends. It's kind of shocking here. Something's up here these last couple games, especially after the Michigan loss. This team could have been a lot better here. If it wasn't for that loss, we probably could have been number one in the nation, but we're not. As you see, two things here. Cole is near 200 yards on the day here, and it's also starting to rain here in this game. But it might be over here as we're getting pulled out on a 2nd and 8 here in this one. But, I still think a good game. Coach Dan Lennox says, Cole, why not get in for one more play, 3rd and 4? We'll finally get found by quarterback Cameron Walls, and we're in the end zone one more time. And that should just about put a wrap on this game. And we win an absolute beatdown versus our dad's alma mater, 31-15. SmackDown, way to go, Cole. Bouncing back from a big game, I think. Bouncing back, definitely having a statement made here. As we're taking the Oregon single-season receiving touchdowns record. And we're really actually finding our rhythm here with our quarterback here. It's kind of sad that I said all those things about him. It doesn't matter here. We got a long way to go, though. We're still getting very well. I think we could be a Heisman. You see the rest of the schedule: Purdue, UCLA, Penn State, Maryland, Nebraska and Washington. That Nebraska game is going to be a big one, I think. On ranked game on the road, that'll be a good one, like the Michigan game. But anyways, y'all see what time it is. And here it is, the Cancer beat Cancer yellow out game. And our first play, we're counting down what could have been a grab there, but it's defensive pass interference. But let's see here, our first catch of the game here. Cole was wide open downfield, and this one is caught here, a nice little snag. Here we go. I feel like all of our games start off with a 31-yard reception here, and this play is also a nice catch, turning around, backpedaling for a nice grab. Second and goal here. We're going to the back of the end zone. Once again, a nice grab like we always do. Next time we touch the ball, 1st and 10. Why not fire it downfield? Finally, one of those is caught, and we're in the end zone. Already having a big day here. Once again here, 4 receptions before the end of the first half here. And this one taking another shot downfield. It's caught, hanging on to it through contact. Start the second quarter with a nice grab. Why not? Man, already having a great day. 152 yards for 6 receptions. And I think that's 2 or 3 touchdowns already. Big cross here, cut back here, but our quarterback Cameron Walls is going to take off. I'm finally starting to have some respect in the dude. 1st and 10 here. Why not get one more reception for Cole? And this one's going down to near the 30-yard line here. Cole's really starting to light this game on fire. 1st and 10 over the middle. This ball is almost caught there by that one. Here we go, man. A nice grab from Cole once again, and I said that a lot here. A great game, I think. And, we're just really lighting it on fire. And, this game has gotten out of hand a little bit, to say so. And after this play, we didn't know it, but we're getting taken out for the rest of this game. And the remainder of this one versus Purdue. And the absolute smackdown. A game that people are going to say is a great win for us. And people are going to say it's our Heisman game. Start talking.
Wow, Cole Patterson is amazing. He just went for 189 yards and 3 touchdowns. He is the best in the country.
Seriously, though, everybody is talking, and even Craig Bender is talking about it and saying he thinks we are a great guy. That was our Heisman game versus Purdue. Everyone, if you have enjoyed the video, this is your first time watching the Ball Boys, or if you've been thinking about subscribing, make sure to go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. It means a lot here. We're trying to get to 50 subscribers before December, before Christmas. We'll see you on the next one, everybody. Peace.